Now the story of Veerappan has been pretty popular since the 90s. And you started off filmmaking around the same time, right? But from what I understand, you first met Muthulakshmi sometime around 2007, 2008, right?
Correct.
So at what point did you want to bring alive this character?
See, I'll tell you, first time I heard about Veerappan's name was when I was shooting Shanakshanam. That's, I think, roughly 92.
Okay.
When that blast Medumalai forest I was shooting, right. That's when I heard his name.
Veerappan. Oh, you were shooting in Medumalai?
I was shooting, in the forest where you operated.
Right.
So there I saw some boards in the forest. Caution, Veerappan area.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there used to be boards, So there one local cop told me about him. That's the first time I heard.
Okay.
Then nearly 10 years or 8 years later, I went to shoot Jungle again in the same area. Veerappan was still there.
Okay.
So that is when the fact that 10 years is still there, nothing seems to be changed, is when I made friends with some task force guys who had camps in that area. And they started telling me a lot of detail about what exactly the phenomenon of Veerappan was. Okay. Then at a time I thought I'll make, I heard so many things from them. Then I happened to catch some books, read them, and then hearing from reporters who covered Veerappan extensively. Then I thought of this idea. In 95, there was 3 people who tried to get the prize money to catch Veerappan. 3 simple villages.
Okay.
So I spoke to Shimit at that time, said we'll make a film called Let's Catch Veerappan, And we worked on the script, and the first day we shot, in the night me and Shimit were having a drink in a restaurant in Bombay, and I got a message that Veerappan has been killed just now.
Oh.
Yeah. So on the day of the shoot of Let's Catch Veerappan, Veerappan was killed. October 18th,
2004.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, Shimit, if Veerappan is dead, how can you make a film called Let's Catch Veerappan? It doesn't make sense. So we kind of left the project,
Right.
Then at one point of time, I seriously thought of, making a biopic of what caused Veerappan. How did Veerappan happen, this and that, a biopic.
Right.
But I thought there is too much of it has been written about him and sources and X and Y and Z. That also I kind of left. Then finally, I happened to meet this Sentamarai Kannan, who was heading the intelligence wing of the task force at the time. And when I spoke to him and people who worked with him, and one thing I realized, nobody knows why Veerappan came out of the forest.
See, even the intelligence guy? They don't
know.
Oh, they know. Yeah.
See, the point is, what is reported in the media, he came for a cataract operation.
Yeah.
He was trying to meet somebody, and X and Y. No one knows the details.
Okay.
The detail is what is showed in Veerappan.
Okay.
Now.
Right.
Okay. So the fact, the operational detail of Cocoon, nobody knows.
True.
Everybody says it's intelligence operation. What is intelligence operation?
Right.
It is a conmanship. They conned Veerappan to believe something and got him out of the forest.
Right.
Okay. I thought this will be the interesting point to make a film on, instead of telling the same thing, to see it from the perspective of one officer and what is special about him, where everybody failed, he succeeded by just changing the strategy of, instead of hunting for him inside the forest, he tried to get him out of the forest.
Right.
So, on first thought it sounds ridiculous, but that is a strategy which is very different.
Right.
Your whole thinking pattern changes because of that. Yeah.
So this was back in 2005, soon after he died?
No. I actually met him now.
Oh, the intelligence guy.
Yeah.
But you still met Muthulakshmi with the idea of making
by the time I met Muthulakshmi, that was another part. I wanted to make a love story, and I only wanted to shoot Veerappan from Muthulakshmi's point of view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's why she agreed to let you do the film. Right.
Correct.
Right.
So that actually had, of course, a stay with Veerappan, and then she being arrested, she being tortured, and her life to deal with the kids, with the backdrop of having someone as notorious as Veerappan, a woman's point of view. That is the reason I met her at that time.
Okay, right.
And you're having local police, special task force, BSF, and Reserve Police. All these guys are doing nothing but trying to catch Veerappan and evading the net for such a long time. I don't think an instance like that happened in the world.
Right.
Something like that. Okay. And he just had a gut level cunning more than anything else. It's not like a great thinking strategy.